It seems like no one is talking enough about Florida State's defense in 2024. I know there's a lot of talk around DJ Uyunglele and a bunch of questions around the offense this year, especially compared to 2023, but no one seems to be quite giving this defense, specifically the defensive line, enough credit. Now, we'll get into the discussion in just a minute, but first, if you're watching this, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We try to bring you guys as much content as we can. We jump on here with recruiting updates, conference realignment, all that good stuff, and with the season only weeks away now, we're going to have more videos just like this one on the way, so definitely hit that subscribe button. All right. Now, obviously, the loss of Jared Verse and Braden Fisk really can't be overstated. I mean, those guys were absolutely dominant forces for the Noles last year. That's why they were first and second round picks. But I think Florida State did a fantastic job, not only in the portal, bringing in not one, not two, but three new defensive end transfers, but they also made sure to retain Patrick Payton, Josh Farmer, DJ Lundy. Oh, and then there's just Daryl Jackson, who's an absolute monster that we'll finally get to see in action this year. Guys, I think this defensive line is poised for something special yet again in 2024. And I actually think it's a much deeper group than we had last year. Maybe not quite that top end talent that we had, but last year when you subbed in second stringers, you're talking about guys like Gilbert Edmond or Byron Turner, whereas now you're subbing in Sione Lilohea or Tumiwa, who were both starters at other Power 5 programs. And just overall, I think it's a significant upgrade as far as depth. That's not including a guy like Marvin Jones Jr., who also transferred in. I think he's pretty much set to be the starter alongside Pat Payton, and I think that's another nasty duo on the edge. And on top of that, like we said, you return Patrick Payton, you return Josh Farmer, and add in his best friend Daryl Jackson, who we've heard nothing but good things about. But Payton has managed to put on a decent amount of weight this offseason, and it hasn't slowed him down. And by all accounts, Josh Farmer and Daryl Jackson are looking even better than last season. So I get that you're missing the sort of household name, so to speak, but I think Florida State fans are going to learn a few more names this year, and we'll probably have another large group of guys get drafted. All this is just to say I get the questions and even some of the concerns about the offense. There's a lot of new faces there and some unproven guys that'll definitely need to take a step forward. My comeback to that would be, yeah, but this defense will help take care of your offense. We saw that in the last two games last year against Florida and Louisville in the ACC Championship game. Your offense wasn't spectacular there by any means, but your defense was putting up all-time kind of performances. You beat Louisville 16-6. Yes, it was an ugly game offensively. Now, it was a perfect storm of circumstances, obviously, being without Jordan and Tate there and having to throw in a true freshman third-string quarterback. Now, while this offense may not average 40 points a game, DJ will be better than that this year. Our offense will be better than what we saw against UF or Louisville. And that wasn't a bad Louisville offense. They were averaging over 30 points a game, and you still held them to 6. Largely with the help of guys like Pat Payton, DJ Lundy, and Lawrence Toafili, who are all still on the team, by the way. My point is, I think this offense will be much better than 16 points, and I think this defense has the talent and depth and will step up when you need them to. That should give you a chance to win any and really every game you play in 2024. If I told you that this defense could hold every opponent to 24 points or less, which isn't even that crazy, but I think you'd feel really good about our chances. Now, I think Florida State's offense being a question mark is a fair analysis to make here in the summer. But who knows? They could click well and surprise us all. The talent is definitely there. But I think with this defense, the offense can afford a mishap or two and can afford to not have to score 40 points week in and week out. So in my opinion, Florida State's getting slept on a little bit with what we think this defense will be in 2024. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments. What do you think of this defense? Who are you most excited about? Definitely let me know. We appreciate you guys watching. Again, if you enjoyed that content, definitely drop a like and consider subscribing. Really appreciate it, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Go Noles.